In this video, we're unboxing this $330 LEGO Star Wars minifigure lot containing a bunch of clones and some Hoth minifigures. We'll go through each of them to find out how much they're worth, and this bundle came from a subscriber, so shout out to him. Without further ado, let the unboxing begin. We're kicking this off with this tauntaun worth about $15 with the saddle. This minifigure came out in 2 sets. It's always nice to get some of those tauntauns, and you can really build an army of these. They're just great minifigures to have. Next up, we got 3 Geonosis clone troopers exclusively released in the 2015 Geonosis battle pack, and these guys are worth about $10 each for a total of $30. Next, we have a 212 Attack Battalion Airborne clone trooper who goes for $16 and is exclusive to the 2014 Utapau Troopers battle pack. Next up, we have 2 Geonosis Airborne clone troopers worth about $9 each, and they came out in the 2015 Geonosis battle pack as well. Up next is the Kashyyyk Scout Trooper worth $11, and this minifigure came out in 3 sets. That's definitely a minifigure that LEGO needs to reprint again, because man, is it a cool minifigure. And it's almost been 6 years since LEGO released a Kashyyyk Scout Trooper, so we really need a new one. We also have another one, this time worth $16 since it came out in 2 sets. Next, we have 3 $5 Bomb Squad Clone Troopers exclusively released in the 2011 Clone Trooper battle pack. This was actually the first set I ever got in terms of LEGO Star Wars, so oh my gosh, this set is the best. Let me know in the comments what was your first ever set. Next, we have a Phase 2 212 Attack Battalion Clone Trooper worth about $10 and exclusively released in the 2014 Utapau Troopers. Here are more Phase 2 212 Attack Battalion Clone Troopers worth $8 each and released in 3 sets. Next is a $13 Phase 2 Kashyyyk Clone Trooper released in 2 sets, and he has the wrong head. This guy right here needs to be released in new sets because it's almost been 10 years since LEGO released this guy. We also have a $2 R2-D2 released in 6 sets and a $3 BB-8. Next is a $3 Imperial Gunner released in 2 sets, and here are 9 Phase 2 Shock Troopers worth $5 each. Those Shock Troopers are really nice, especially for their price. Here are 2 more Phase 2 212 Attack Battalion Clone Troopers worth $8 each, and here are 5 Phase 2 Clone Troopers worth $4 each and released in 2 sets. Those guys are also very nice for their price. Next is a $7 Phase 1 Clone Trooper, and here's an $11 Phase 2 187 Legion Clone Trooper exclusively released in the 2022 Republic Fighter tank. Next is a Phase 1 Clone Jet Trooper from the Clone Wars worth $9 and uniquely released in the 2009 Corporate Alliance tank Droid. I remember seeing this set as a kid and thinking it was amazing, but unfortunately I never got the chance to get it. Next, we have a super beat up Phase 1 Commander Kree that usually goes for $10, but in this condition it looks like he got chewed by a dog, so he probably only goes for about $7. This minifigure came out in 2 sets. We also have this magnificent $7 Phase 1 Clone Gunner which came out in 2 sets. Next is another regular Phase 1 Clone Trooper from the Clone Wars who goes for $7. Up next is 4 of these $3 Captain Antilles released in the best 2024 set, and this is the Boarding the Tentative 4. And you all know why. It's because of that amazing, magnificent minifigure of our Trooper 5s. I'm sure the release of this $3 Captain Antilles must have triggered a lot of collectors, since the previous one from the 2019 Tentative 4 was worth $60 and now it tanked all the way down to $30, so it lost half of its value. But anyways, let's keep this rolling with the most useless Star Wars character, Finn. Worth $3 and released in 5 sets. I'm even surprised that fans are still willing to pay $3 for this trash minifigure. Next, we have 9 Super Battle Droids worth $2 each, released in 2 sets. Next is a bundle of 8 $3 Super Battle Droids, and here are 15 $2 Battle Droids. I guess we'll be able to build a droid army in this video. Next is a $4 Commando Droid that came out in 3 sets, and here's a $7 Phase 1 Clone Trooper that came out in 5 sets. Yes, I'm really a big fan of those Commando Droids. I really like them, especially growing up with the Clone Wars. Those Commando Droids hold a place in my heart because, man, are they skilled fighters with those vibro cutlers. Next is a $10 Phase 2 Clone Trooper Gunner exclusively released in the 2022 ATT Walker. We also have 5 $3 332nd Company Phase 2 Jet Troopers who only ever appeared in the 2023 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. We also have another one right here, and here are 2 $3 332nd Company Phase 2 Clone Troopers that also came out in the 2023 332nd Ahsoka's Clone Trooper Battle Pack. We also have 2 Captain Vaughn who came in the same set and are the cheapest LEGO Star Wars captains at only $3. But we all know why, it's because they came out in these battle packs. Next we have 5 Phase 2 501st Clone Troopers that go for $5 and came out in 2 sets. You can't go wrong with those. Next we have 3 Phase 2 501st Clone Troopers Specialists worth $3 each and released in 2 sets. Those are really cool with the visor. Next up are 10 Phase 2 501st Heavy Clone Troopers worth $3 and uniquely released in the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. We have a 4th one of these Phase 2 501st Clone Trooper Specialists. Next we have another $3 Phase 2 501st Heavy Clone Trooper exclusively released in the 2023 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack. Next are 4 Phase 2 501st Clone Trooper Officers which sell for $3 each and were uniquely released in the same set. Next we have a Phase 2 501st Legion Clone Trooper worth $4. Gotcha. Here's another Phase 2 501st Heavy Clone Trooper worth an additional $3. Moving on, we have the Phase 2 501st Legion Jet Trooper worth $6 and exclusively released in the 2020 Battle Pack. Next we have 2 $4 Imperial Commando released in 2 sets. Those guys came from the Mandalorian and I gotta say those prints are amazing. Next we have 2 Snowtroopers. The one on the left came out in 3 sets and is worth $3, while the one on the right is worth the same as the other one but came out in 2 sets this time. Next up we have 7 Snowtroopers worth $3 each. We have another one worth $3 and released in 2 sets. Next is this $5 Snowtrooper with a comma, and this is my personal favorite. It only appeared in 4 sets and 1 book. I suppose that we'll be able to build a Snowtrooper army with all of these nice Snowtroopers. Next we have 3 Imperial Stormtroopers worth $4 each and they came out in 6 sets. Next is a Hoth Rebel Trooper that goes for $4 and only ever appeared in the 2022 Defense of Hoth Blister Pack. We also have another $4 Hoth Rebel Trooper that came out in the same set as the previous one, and finally we have the last one which is also worth $4. We also have our last minifigure from the Hoth Blister Pack which is worth $3. We have 3 more Hoth Rebel Troopers worth about $3 each that were this time exclusively released in the 2009 Echo Base set. We have another 2 Hoth Rebel Troopers worth $3 each and they only ever appeared in the 2010 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. This battle pack used to be so popular when I was a kid, like everyone had it. It's pretty unbelievable. Next up is this $3 Hoth Officer who also only came out in the 2010 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack. Next is this minifigure which I find lacks prints. It's this $2 Zeph Senesca who came out in 2 sets, and we have also this $4 Mandalorian Death Watch Warrior who came out in 2 sets. We also have another one, but he's missing his jetpack, so he's only worth about $2 because the jetpack is actually worth $2, believe it or not. Next is this $5 Poe Dameron in his pilot jumpsuit exclusively released in the 2015 Poe's X-Wing Fighter. We also have this Snap Wexley who goes for $4 and only came out in the 2019 Resistance A-Wing Starfighter. Next up is this $3 Imperial TIE Fighter pilot which only came out in the 2021 Imperial TIE Fighter, and here's a $7 Imperial TIE Fighter pilot with the wrong head from the 2018 Imperial TIE Fighter. The best TIE Fighter that LEGO ever made in my opinion. Here's a $4 Rebel Fleet Trooper released in 3 sets. Next up is a $3 Imperial Stormtrooper released in 3 sets, and here are 2 First Order Stormtroopers. The one on the left has a rounded mouth pattern while the one on the right has a pointed mouth pattern. Both are still $3 each. Next up are some cheap minifigures, a $3 Chewbacca, and here's a $3 C-3PO. Next up is our first superhero minifigure. We only have, I believe, 3 in this bundle, and this is Winter Soldier worth about $8 and he came out in 2 sets. We also have this $9 Star-Lord and his silver armor exclusively released in the 2017 Milano vs. Abilis set. That's the end of this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and share the channel with your friends, and you can go ahead and click on this video right here. It will be another amazing LEGO Star Wars haul. See you there. Bye bye.